Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Om Vishnupad Panarapansa Paravarkacharya Asatara Sata Shri Śrīmad, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Nanta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai, Prem Shri Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radhakrishna Gopa Gopinath Shyamukund Radhakund Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Shri Mayapur Dham Ki Jai, Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, Jagannath Swami Baladev Subhadra Ki Jai, Gaur Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Namo. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pishtaya Bhute. Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tanamani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharani. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashchakya. Hare Krishna. So, welcome again to Evening Darshan. And let's get this out of the way. Have such a small crowd tonight. At least here in the old ashram. Well, we're winding down from the Janmashtami festival. Oh, thank you. Hare Krishna. We're winding down from the Janmashtami festival, so now it seems strange to have such a small group, huh? After you taste the nice assembly of devotees, all practicing. What? That go better? Okay. They're all practicing Krishna consciousness very nicely together, and wonderful mood and good energy and everything. Then, who would want to do anything else? It's so nice. So we're very thankful to Mother Swati and Anuj for hosting us. And in a few days, on Saturday, we'll be leaving for Buffalo, New York. And we're going to go stay with Venugopala Das. And then we'll stay there for a few weeks. And I'll go to India first, and then the rest of the devotees will follow in late September. So, we're trying to finish the second wave of Nectar of Devotion. By the way, how many people are signed up online? 10. Okay. Chapter 26. Stimulation for ecstatic love. Actually, this has been the subject since the beginning of the second wave. The second wave begins with a description of the 5 kinds of bhava. Where is it? Here it is. 5 kinds of bhava. vibhava, which is special symptoms or causes of ecstasy. Then this leads to anubhava, which is called subsequent ecstasy. Then sattvika bhava, constitutional or existential ecstasy. Then vyabhichari bhava, aggressive ecstasy, and sthāyi bhava, or fervent or continuous ecstasy. So this wave of Nectar of Devotion will discuss all of these bhavas. But right now we're still discussing vibhava, the causes of love of Krishna. So in the beginning, one becomes attracted to loving devotional service of Krishna because of some cause. Even though devotional service to Krishna is actually our eternal status, our eternal nature, somehow it has gotten covered over. So just like a mirror that becomes covered with dust or dirt cannot reflect the true picture of the object that it's supposed to reflect, similarly the consciousness of the spirit soul, when it becomes covered over with this material dirt, material consciousness or conditioned existence, material existence, cannot accurately reflect our real nature. The real nature is still there underneath because that's eternal. That never changes. But because it's covered by some dust or material dirt, therefore it appears to be covered over. Therefore the impetus or the beginning of devotional service comes from, or appears to come from, outside. And in most people, the preliminary impetus is the suffering of material existence. Because of the suffering of material existence, we begin to inquire. Tato Brahma Jignasa. What is this? Why is the world like this? Why am I suffering? Why is the world made like this? And who is responsible? And how can I get out of this suffering condition? So if we inquire like this intelligently, eventually we reach transcendental knowledge, Vedanta, or the ultimate knowledge of the Vedas. And that's what we're studying here in the esoteric teaching. That's actually what the esoteric teaching means, is Vedanta. But not the usual impersonal interpretation, or rather misinterpretation of Vedanta, but the real authorized interpretation of Vedanta by the same author. The Vedanta Sutra is written by Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva is considered to be the literary incarnation of God. So when Vyasadeva wrote, first of all, he wrote the 4 Vedas. Then he wrote the 108 Upanishads, principal Upanishads. Then he wrote so many other Vedic literatures based on them. And finally, he wrote Vedanta, which means the end or conclusion of the Vedas. And then he wrote a commentary on Vedanta. The original commentary on Vedanta, written by the same author, is called Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. And this Nectar of Devotion, which we are reading now, is an analysis of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam according to the science of rasa tattva, or the analysis of the loving emotions of the devotional service, exchanges of devotional service between the devotees and the Lord. So what we're reading now, or what we have been studying for the last, since chapter 20 or so, yeah, the last 5 chapters have really been all about this stimulation, or this cause, this vibhava, this cause of ecstatic love. And usually this is divided into 2 classes: the qualities of Sri Krishna, the extraordinary, wonderful personal qualities